How do we start this?
How do we start this?
How do we start this?
That's how we started.
We've done 4 Buffer episodes before this, and somehow we can't
Usually we do like a little
started.
skit or something.
Yeah, that's true.
But no skit for this one.
No skit.
No, hello,
We're
welcome to
coming in
Infinite
raw.
Minute.
Welcome to
An
Infinite
anime 5-minute podcast where we usually talk about Skate the Infinity minute by minute, but today we're coming in raw. Just doing some anime chat.
Anime chat.
Just us two hanging out.
Yeah, I'm Caity.
Yeah. I'm Jono. Might be a short episode.
Yeah, it might be a short one.
Just
As
warning.
we've mentioned in previous episodes, I think it was like maybe the last 1 or 2, we haven't really been watching anything from the current season. I think you've been watching one, right? The new Gundam?
No, that's next season.
Oh, that's next
which we'll talk about later.
Right. Yeah, so we haven't been watching any current stuff. And to be fair, I haven't even actually seen, like, you know, normally if there's something that's like a big hit, you'll see it all over Twitter, regardless of if you're watching it or not. But I haven't seen really anything.
No, neither.
It's really interesting.
Yes, I guess it was like a quiet season, a nice season for everyone to like reflect, watch a sequel. But
Rewatch,
obviously with sequels.
150 episode anime.
Yes, which you did.
Which I did.
So yeah, we're going to talk about some of the stuff we've been reading, some of the stuff we've been watching, and we'll talk about what's coming up for the fall season. Yeah. Which is spring for us.
Yeah. What you been watching, Jono?
Well, I watched all of Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, you did.
Finished that like a couple of months ago,
Yeah,
but we haven't really had
did.
a good chat about it.
No, we haven't, which is
Hunter x
criminal,
Hunter.
to be fair. Hunter x Hunter.
What a good series.
I think it's really up there with. It may be my favorite anime.
Wow.
There are some that I love for other reasons. Like, I love Haikyuu because it'll always be that one that first got me kind of obsessed with anime and like the characters and things like that. But there's something about the storytelling and the characters in Hunter x Hunter that just exceeds everything else that I've watched. I care about them all so much, Jono. Even the ones that I shouldn't care about.
Yeah,
Even the ones
the
that
bad
I
boys.
shouldn't care about. And we should just say, full disclosure, there's going to be spoilers for Hunter x Hunter in this little section if you haven't watched
Hunter
it.
x Hunter 2011.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like when we were rewatching it recently, and it got to the part where like Meruem is dying, and I was like bawling my eyes out again for the second time. I was like, I shouldn't care that he's dying. He's literally
I hate this guy.
Awful. He's terrible. And
He's
yet
the villain
here
of the
I am. Here I am bawling my eyes out. I love Hisoka, the murdering, questionably moral.
The murdering clown king of ass.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it's
love that
just
man.
so good. And
Yeah.
I need to catch up on the manga now.
I will say, I've seen some funny tweets where the manga, like, people make fun of the manga, but it is really wordy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lot of text bubbles obscuring the art from what I've read so far.
Right. It is really funny coming out of the Chimera Ant arc, which if you haven't watched it, it's like 60 episodes. You go straight into this election arc, which is just politics. Like, it is just start of episode, end of episode politics talk. And
people playing politics.
And it just gets a little bit tiring. Like, it's like, okay, oh, all right, more.
Thank God it's only 12 episodes.
Yeah, truly.
The election arc.
Yeah.
What's your favourite arc?
Okay, first time I watched it, it was Greed Island. Second time through was Chimera Ant.
Right.
But I do really love York New. Like, York New City is sick. It's such a good arc. But I think, Chimera Ant arc, purely just because, like, it just gets you in the emotions. It's so good. Greed Island, because it's like so fun. It's just so fun. But yeah, Chimera Ant, nothing will beat like the emotions I felt during that arc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I never thought I would care so much about an octopus ant hybrid. He means so much to me, Jonathan.
When he's first introduced, pardon me.
Oh,
when he's first introduced,
Jono.
I had no idea of the impact. Like, I remember messaging you and I was like, who's this cool dude? And you were like, he's like literally the coolest dude.
He is the coolest dude.
Yeah.
Gosh, what's your favourite arc?
I would say Greed Island.
Yeah.
It's definitely the one I had the most fun with, and it made me. It's one of those ones that when you watch it, it makes you feel like playing an MMO, which is the sign of a good isekai.
Didn't you go and play Dragon Quest like immediately after that?
Pretty much, yeah. It worked. Yeah, you just want to. It makes you want to go play like an RPG or a video game to just feel that video game progression.
For sure.
That they kind of like succinctly wrap up in that arc, but also like the whole lead up to the arc I really loved. Them trying to like buy the game and all that kind of stuff was really fun, I thought. And then almost second, I really liked just your classic tournament arc. I don't know the actual name of the arc. The Heavens.
Heavens Arena.
Heavens Arena. I really liked that. Just as like it reminded me of the old school like Dragon Ball Z tournament arcs.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite character?
Probably Gon.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very pure.
Yeah, I love Gon.
Yeah, and probably Gon and Killua.
Yeah. Cute.
Yeah. I'd say they're like the two faves for me. Yeah.
For sure.
Every time they weren't there for a while, I was a bit sad.
Yeah.
But they obviously have like the most exposure of all the characters, but like...
Yeah.
There was a fair bit of Chimera Ant where they were like not around for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just good. It's just really good. If you haven't watched it, I know we've spoiled a few bits
Who's your
of it
favourite?
here, but oh man, it's so hard. It's such a hard.
So many good characters.
There's so many good. Like, it'll change. Like Leorio will be my favorite one day, and then it'll be like literally Icalgo because he's so important to me. And then Killua, Hisoka. They're just so good. They're all.
What's your favorite? Let's do like favorite fight and favorite moment as well.
Oh, okay. Favorite fight is definitely King versus Meruem. Netero and Meruem, because I can't. The music, the fight, everything about it is just it's so good.
The stakes, the hype.
Oh,
the ending of it.
My favorite moment is. It's a tie between kind of two things because they're very closely connected, but it's Leorio punching Ging during the election, and then
so good
when Gon comes back, every single hunter just shaming Ging for being a shit dad is so good. It is so like it feels so rewarding because you've just watched this kid go through hell to meet his dad. And he's an asshole to him. And then everyone tells him that he's an asshole, and it just feels so well deserved.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Good moment.
All right, your turn.
So favorite fight is probably Gon and Hisoka in the Heavens Arena arc. Loved that. It's like the first moment I remember really like screaming at the TV.
Yeah. Amazing.
When he finally landed the punch. And Hisoka had to give the number back.
Fuck, that moment is so good.
Loved that. And then favourite moment, if it's not that punch in that fight, it's probably Hisoka in the shower. That moment got me so good. Did not expect it at all. But also has like a juicy reveal for Hisoka's character as well. But like, I thought his makeup was him. I didn't think he was like a dude.
Yeah.
I thought he was like a clown creature or something like that. But he's just a dude.
He's just a dude. Like, you thought that pink thing in his middle was, like, part of his actual body.
Yeah, like his body, like a boo, like Martian boo or something.
Yeah.
And other than that, probably the moment where he finds out that, what's his name? The guy doesn't have abilities, like Nen abilities, that he really wants to fight.
Yes, Crollo.
And he just has that face. Yeah.
So good.
When he gets Crollo cucked.
Yeah. Oh,
such a good moment.
It's so good.
Spoilers. Yeah, good show.
Just watch it. It's so good. Yeah. And I'm so excited that we're getting new content. I feel like there's going to be like a Hunter x Hunter renaissance.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be amazing. I'm very excited.
Just need to actually catch up on the manga.
Yes.
It's definitely one I read like 3 chapters and I was just like, I just read a fucking War and Peace. It's wordy.
Oh, shit.
Especially because there's so much action in the show. I don't know how that translates to such a wordy anime, but it feels like the whole arc so far has just been Kurapika coming up with plans, which I don't mind. Like, that's the York New arc. But there's also action and stuff, so I don't know.
I'm just excited that the next arc is Leorio and Kurapika because I have missed them.
Yeah, they're good.
Them.
Yeah. So that's Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. What else have you been watching?
Not really any other anime. I finished Our House. We've talked about that briefly. So now we're just waiting for the finale of that. Really good show. Really enjoyed it. And I watched The Princess and the Frog recently, and it holds up.
Nice.
Good flick.
I've never seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never.
It's so good. Got some of the songs still stuck in my head.
Maybe I'll have to watch it.
It feels like a classic Disney.
Yeah.
I was reading a bit about it and they were trying to, because it's the second to last 2D animated film. They said they were going to do a 2D animated one every 2 years, but after Princess and the Frog, they only did Winnie the Pooh in 2011, and then they haven't done a 2D one since.
Oh, it's because it's too expensive.
Yeah. And time consuming, and they had to figure out basically all new ways to do 2D when they did go back to it for Princess and the Frog. But they were trying to like the style guide was basically the Fox, no, not the Fox and the Hound, Lady and the Tramp. So that was like the style they were going for, and it just feels so classically Disney.
Yeah.
Like you get those classic like yellow swirly eyes at some points, and just the character designs are really charming. And it's a good one.
Bless.
The songs are good. Yeah.
Very
easy
nice.
Easy storyline.
Very good.
Princess and the Frog. I did like there's some questionable representations of voodoo in it.
Why am I not surprised by that?
Yeah, but you can't deny that like that guy is one of the best Disney villains.
Yeah.
Like full stop.
Yeah.
He's
I know
so
the one
good.
you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, he recently resurfaced. There was like a meme, and that's what I was like. Maybe I should rewatch Princess and the Frog. Yeah, it's good. You've been watching Death Note.
I've been watching Death Note, and let me tell you, Jono, I was not expecting it to be as funny as it is. Light Yagami is hilarious to me. The way he and I'm not going to spoil it because I know you haven't watched it, but he thinks that he is so important.
Well, it's the classic trope, isn't it, where he's like the smartest guy in any room he walks into?
Yeah, truly.
And he's a high school student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we just finished we just got up to this one point that blew my mind. Like, I was so shook by the end of the episode. And I kept saying to Valentina, like, that didn't really happen, did it though? Like, that's not real. And she's like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that really happened. And I was like,
I think I know.
Yeah,
what
maybe
happens.
You might. And
just based on internet osmosis.
Well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what the fuck? But it was really funny because you know how we were talking about that little fanfic that was going around the other day?
Yeah.
Now, having context of watching the show and going back and reading it, it's even better. Knowing like the context of the characters and how they talk to each other and how their inner monologues work cracks me up. So I'm excited to keep watching it, but I'm kind of confused as to what the second half of the show is going to be now.
What the arc is going to be, yeah.
After this moment.
Yeah.
We also did watch a tiny bit of the musical. Did you not know there is a musical?
No.
There is a musical version. And the filmed version of it is in Japanese, but there is an American cast album. Jeremy Jordan plays Light.
Who's Jeremy Jordan?
You know like he's you would know him if you saw him. He's like he's in the Last 5 Years movie with Anna Kendrick. Yeah, and he's like on Bonnie and Clyde, Newsies, like he's that guy.
Yeah. Musical theatre guy.
Yeah. So he's Light.
Right.
It's crazy. Why do they make stage musical versions of animes? It's really interesting to me.
It is. I'd love to see the JJK one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so weird.
Yeah.
But it looks funny.
It does look fun. Like that car.
Yeah, the car bit. Hilarious.
So yeah, no, I'm really liking it. It's very
awesome.
good. Very, very good. I'm glad. You should watch it. I think you would like it.
Yeah, one day. I'll do it.
And we will watch Full Metal Alchemist. Like we did watch one episode of it.
We did start. Yeah.
And we said we were going to watch some every week and we haven't. So
we have not. we'll get on to that.
Okay. I've been busy. I've been moving house.
Yeah. We also had I think we were going to start watching Nana as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which will be a slog, but in terms of like length, not in terms of content, I don't know.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. It also scares me because it's unfinished. So like I like things to be able to wrap up.
I didn't know that when I watched Hunter x Hunter the first time, and so when it got to the end I was like, that can't be the end.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what happened to Kurapika? Like we didn't get any like resolution there, and then I realized that it is unfinished.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah. I did read there were some special chapters released that dove into Kurapika's backstory.
Yes.
I read those.
Yeah, I think I've seen one of them, yeah.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah.
It's good to get more context.
Not to bring it back to Hunter x Hunter again, but there you go.
No. You been watching anything else? Either animated, anything live action?
Well, Rick and Morty's back. I don't know if you watch Rick and Morty, but it's back and it is still great.
It's too intellectual for me. I'm not enough of an intellectual. No, I dropped off about like halfway through season 2 of Rick and Morty.
Right.
Yeah, but it's good. I've heard this new season's like a return to form.
Yeah, it's been really good so far. I've been enjoying it.
Awesome.
I'm just trying to think anything else that I've been watching.
Moving House.
This Moving House, man.
Busy.
Yeah.
Sick.
I'm sure I have. I'm sure I've watched something, but I can't think off the top of my head.
I've also been reading manga.
Ooh, what have you been reading?
I smashed out a whole shoujo manga.
Oh, nice.
Like 28 chapters. Really good. It's called Machida-kun no Sekai, Machida's World. It was recommended from Colleen's Manga Rex, who's a YouTuber.
Nice.
And they just have like every recommendation that I've started that they've recommended, I've enjoyed. So they've got good taste, confirmed.
Yes.
But I said, I think a couple of podcast episodes ago, I kind of want to read more shoujo manga.
Yes.
Because I find it's like, I don't know, soothing sometimes.
Yeah, nice.
So this one was like incredibly just heartwarming, lovely. It's about this kid in high school who just loves people. And he's not like the smartest kid or the most athletic, but he loves to help people. And he helps a girl in his class with something in like the first chapter. And then it just becomes like this slow burn throughout all the chapters between the two of them, but also him helping other characters in the background. And it was just like really heartwarming, really lovely. He's got like a big family. And the girl, oh no.
Are you tearing up?
The girl, no. Oh. Definitely not. The girl who he has the eventual romance with. I mean, you can call it from the start. It has all the things of like, you know, they are going to be a romantic pairing. But she has like no family, basically. Aww. So it's like this really nice thing of like, he invites her along to family events. That's really cute. Sweet. And there was like, this moment towards the end where his mum said something to her and it almost just made me like bawl. I did cry at a couple of points, So really good manga. Highly recommend. Smashed it out in like a week. So really easy to read as well.
Oh, nice.
And I'm back on JJK. I finally caught up to where the anime got up to.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm up to the like Gojo and Geto flashback arc. Like I'm in the midst of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and enjoying that too. It's so easy to read after like reading a manga that has like 48 page chapters. Going back to like a 20-page chapter one is so easy to just make like feels like you're making progress.
Yeah,
much quicker.
Did they say the new volume of Hunter x Hunter is going to be like 208 pages or something?
Jesus Christ!
Did I wait?
That kind of makes sense. That's like 4 chapters.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Nice. I need to watch JJKO still. Is that out? Can I watch it?
It's on Crunchyroll.
It is?
Just got released like a couple of days ago, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, it just got released.
Shit, I'm going to watch that tonight then.
But yeah, there's some memes going around.
Oh, cool. Yes, I can finally watch it. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, there's a new season of anime coming up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we going to watch stuff this season?
I think we are.
I think we have to.
Yeah. Well, firstly...
There's some big stuff coming out.
Actually, you said you thought you might not watch Spy Family 2, didn't you?
I don't know. I'll probably check it out just based on... But I felt like Spy Family definitely fell off towards the end of the first season. Yeah.
And I would agree, but having read the manga, I understand like why.
Where it's going.
Because the next couple of like chapters after where we leave off in the anime are just very much like just like day-to-day like stuff. Like it's not plot. It doesn't really move the plot forward.
Yeah.
So I kind of get why they got stuck in that spot of having to do that, and then why they had to do like, I guess, split it into 2 cores, because it's a bit... Is this the second core technically, or is it...
I think it's a part 2.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like... I don't know if it was like a promotional thing or like a marketing thing, but it definitely didn't feel like it was marketed as a slice of life childcare show.
No.
And whether that had anything to do with like it feeling like it dropped off for me.
Yeah.
And I'm by no means like against slice of life. I've watched heaps of slice of life series, but like, yeah, I just don't know if it's the right moment for me to watch it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It's, valid.
But yeah, Spy Family Part 2 is coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the time this comes out, the season will have started.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we'll know. If it's good or not. Obviously, the biggest anime event of the year will be starting, Chainsaw Man. Everyone's hype for Chainsaw Man.
I have literally no context for what this show is about. Like, I'm going in completely blind. So I'm very excited to see,
That's so fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. Like, and I kind of don't want to, go read some of the manga or anything. I kind of just want to go in and go, all right, show me what...
I'm not sure how far they'll get in, because I think there's some leaks lately, or not leaks, but they've released some marketing where they say it's only 12 episodes, I think.
Oh, okay.
But each episode has a different ED.
Actually, I've seen that too.
Yeah.
I've actually seen that, yeah.
Which is kind of intense, but also that's going to beef up the running playlist.
Yeah.
If there's some good songs in there.
Yeah.
But they did a similar thing with what's it called? The one with the guy with the crocodile head. It's on Netflix. Mappa did that as well.
One with the guy with the...
Dodo He Dodo. That's what it's called.
Oh.
Yeah, they did a similar thing with that where there were different OPs and EDs.
Oh, right. Okay, there you go.
Which was cool. But yeah, that's so fun that you get to go in blind.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited.
All you know is there is a man who is Chainsaw.
Yeah. I mean, truly. And I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it should be good.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Mappa standards and all that.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone getting so hype over it is always a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mob Psycho 100 is third season's coming out.
This is one where I am considering watching.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been on the plan to watch for a while.
Yeah. I don't know why I've not been more I see people.
One of the characters very recently did do the rounds on Twitter.
Yes. Reagan?
And there's been a bit of, and some interesting shipping. But I think that was actually promotional material for Mob Psycho 100. So
really? It wasn't just a Tumblr sexy man. Wow, really? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that just coincided with the death of the Queen.
Some of the fan art I saw was so scarring.
But yeah, I have been wanting to watch Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, maybe I'll catch up before season 3. I won't. It's a week away. But it is by Bones, who did Skate, so.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bleach is returning.
Ooh.
Classic shonen that I never watched.
Yeah. I thought you did watch it.
No.
Who watched it? Someone we know watched. Did Mitch watch it? I feel like someone
I think
we
Mitch
know
has watched
it.
Bleach. Callum probably knows his Bleach. Maybe Zave as well.
Oh, maybe it was.
But yeah, I never got into it when I was younger. Looks like there's still a lot of sequels. Hero Aka, another season.
Oh yeah, season 6.
Looks like there's a soccer one that has quite a lot of
hype.
Hype, yeah. Blue Lock. I have heard that name before. The 3 I'm planning to watch, just on my plan to watch list at the moment. Chainsaw Man, one called Kokyo no Karasu. This was another one wrecked by Colleen's Manga Rex. And the art looks really interesting for it. And I believe it is shoujo.
Ooh.
Maybe fantasy historical based on a novel. Looks interesting. And the new Mobile Suit Gundam.
Yes, yep, you told me about that one.
Yeah, which looks... The prologue was amazing. So surprising.
Yeah, right.
And I think
that's
it'll be
what
exciting.
You watched. Right. I remember you saying you had watched it. Something of it.
Yeah, the prologue on YouTube.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be... it looks like it's going to be another Gundam anime, but it's like fun. Yeah. I mean,
nice.
they've been making them since the 80s, so I stop now. Nice. But yeah, other than that, there's a lot coming out. There's a lot of sequels. Golden Kamui, I never caught on that. Never watched that. Pop Team Epic. This is like a big meme anime from years ago. I didn't know that was getting a season 2. Yeah, looks like it's going to be an interesting season. Yowamushi Pedal.
What?
It's an anime about cycling. I reckon I watched 50 episodes of Yowamushi Pedal, but it was before I had on my anime list.
Oh.
And so I don't know exactly how many I watched. And it's one I've always wanted to go back to, but just haven't had the...
I feel like cycling would be an interesting
drive.
one.
It had a good setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's definitely some dumb powers in it.
Amazing.
Yeah. Not actual powers, but there's the one about the middle-aged idols.
That
Did
one
you see
looks
the trailer
good.
for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
That one,
That's
actually,
my
I
plan
might
to watch
add that
right
on
now.
my... What's it called? Because can you... say
Eternal Boys.
Eternal Boys. I love that. That actually looks great. So
Yeah,
much,
that does look
so
funny.
much fodder for shipping.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It actually has one of the lowest followings, in terms of numbers for the new season.
Oh.
It's got 5k people planning to watch it, whereas Chainsaw Man has 519k people planning to watch it. Yeah, but that's the upcoming season. I'm definitely looking forward to Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, me too.
Having read the manga and keeping up with the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I am looking forward to
everyone
Spy
will be watching
Fam.
it.
Spy Fam is going to be good.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And I'm
Yeah, I'll
going to
probably check
read.
it out.
I'm going to read Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Catch up.
You know what we should do before the end of the year?
What?
Start Haikyuu, the manga.
Yes, I need to do
We
that.
should do
too.
that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We pledge this.
We do, because I feel like I need to know what I'm missing out on.
Yeah. You can find us on Twitter.
Yes, we said this was going to be a short
_minute.
episode. This has been half an
Yeah,
hour, Jono.
We're just hanging out. It's just what it feels like to be hanging out with friends.
Yeah. Yeah, we are on Twitter. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's all right. Infinite_minute.
And Gmail, we are on.
Infinite_minute_podcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
You set them up, I knock them down. And we'll see you next week for episode 6 of Skate the Infinite.
Yes! I'm so excited.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.